Hello there. I am Christy Jex. I am an Emerald Ambassador with Plexus, and I am excited to talk to you tonight about some of the systems that we have put in place to help you have success. First of all, I want to welcome you to Synergy Plexus Builders. We are a group of women and men and people who are really serious about creating financial freedom and financial relief through sharing these amazing life-changing products with others. And so we are so blessed and so grateful to be banding together on this journey. And what we've done is we have taken some of the most amazing training that we have received from our leaders, Brooke Hemingway, Emily Gibson, also some of our other friends that do Plexus as well. We've kind of gotten the little gems that we like from lots of different successful Plexus ambassadors, all top producing in the company, and we've put together a system that we have found to work really well for our team. And we want to just kind of educate you on that system. We want to explain to you why we do what we do. We want to explain to you each event, each thing that we have set up that you can plug into, and we really just want to help you understand why we do them so that you can really take advantage of these events and you can grow your business through utilizing these events. So first of all, I want to talk to you a little bit about the mindset behind this. So I know a lot of times when people are new to this, they look at all the groups that we do. We do a lot of Facebook groups, a lot of Facebook threads, because it's so convenient. But people will look at that and go, oh my gosh, this is so overwhelming, because they've never done it before. Maybe it's new. They get notifications all the time from all the different groups. And I get that. I felt that way in the beginning too. And I really tried hard to create something that wouldn't be overwhelming. But what I've come to learn is that we are so blessed to be able to build a business from home. We're so blessed to be able to put this in the cracks of our lives. We don't have to go somewhere special to do our business. We don't have to get dressed up to go to work. We don't have to leave our families. We don't have to spend hours and hours and hours away from our kids day in, day out to build an incredibly financial rewarding business. The inconvenience that we have is learning how to wade through the notifications, learning how to set things up so that we can have control of our businesses. So once I kind of started to learn about that mindset and I started to shift the way I looked at things, I wasn't feeling overwhelmed anymore. I actually felt really grateful that I could hop on my phone while I'm snuggling my baby and work my business. So I want you to understand that. I want you to take a little shift in your mindset. If you're someone that feels like, oh, the notifications, I can't, it just drives me nuts. It's so annoying. It's so overwhelming. I want you to be open to creating a shift and instead look at it with the filter of how grateful am I that I can create a side income for my family that can bless my family in the cracks of my life without leaving my home ever, without changing out of yoga pants some days, right? It's such a blessing, and that's the amazing part of it. And the only thing that we have to deal with is realizing that there's little meeting rooms happening all over Facebook, and we just need to learn the purpose of each meeting room and kind of look at it that way and realize that we have the opportunity to hop from meeting room to meeting room without leaving our couch if we want to. And so just kind of be open to that mindset shift so that you can really utilize these incredible events to really truly build a business that's going to change your family's life through utilizing these events. I know for me, it's totally transformed the way that my family lives life in the most amazing and beautiful way. So I am so grateful for all the Facebook groups and all the Facebook threads, because that's what enables me to run a business from home and connect with people all over the world on my team through these amazing means that we have with technology. So I'm going to jump right in and just explain each event and what it is and how to utilize it, so that you can jump in and utilize these events. So just starting with, we have product education pages. The personal one that I've created is called Sockety Plexus Health. Kimberly's created Sparking Plexus. Ricky's created Lotus Plexus Health. And you'll notice that your leaders may start those product education pages. And I want to explain to you kind of the psychology behind it, what it is, and how to best utilize it. So what these are, it is 100% product information. You will never see a rank up or a business post like that inside these groups. They are 100% safe for people that just want to learn about the products, people that have asked you, what is Plexus? It's our first goal to get them to join one of these groups, whoever your upline is. If you're under Ricky, you'll join Lotus Plexus. If you're under Kimberly, you'll join Sparking. And if you're on my team, you're all welcome to join Saucony Plexus Health. And in there, we post every single day different testimonials about all the different things that Plexus can help with. Also product information, all sorts of wonderful things that we add to those groups that are all about the products. So if you have someone that asks you about Plexus, what you can do is say, hey, that's a great question. I would love to connect you with this information page that's loaded with really great information. I'm sure you will browse to your heart's content and find all of your answers here. Is it okay if I add you? Or you can just say, I'm going to add you, because they're asking you about Plexus. So they're giving you the green light to give them more information. And it's a really great way for them to learn. I want you to make sure that you add them to the group, and then you'll tag them in a post and say, hey, John Smith, this is the group I was telling you about. Be sure to use the search bar to search for keywords and find specific information that relates to you or what you're looking for. Because if they use the search bar and type exhaustion or thyroid issues or IBS, they'll find tons of articles that come up. They're able to find the information. Also, if you see a post in there that you think would relate to someone that you've added to the group, you can tag them in the post and they will see the post. So these groups are incredibly effective. I want you to think about it. We post every day in these groups, not a ton, 2 posts a day, sometimes 1, sometimes 3, just depending on what's going on. But there's new posts added all the time with new information. So people are able to really get what they're looking for. They're looking for information. They're looking for stories. They want to hear Plexus success stories. And they're going to get that. And they're going to get follow-up because they're in the group and they're going to see the posts. And when they have a question, they can hop into the group and type in the search bar, and they come up with tons of great information. It's a lot better than them Googling Plexus, because we know that Google brings up all sorts of things that a lot of it is not even credible, and it's really great if we can just bridge the gap from them being curious to hooking them up with a ton of great information. So utilize these pages for anybody who's interested. They're super highly effective. We have a team page called Synergy Plexus Builders. This is for people that want to either get their products paid for through referrals or people that want to build a business. And these groups, this team page is wonderful. What we do at the beginning of each month, you're going to see a schedule of events. So you can pull out your calendar, you can be proactive, write down the events that we're doing that month so that you can really take advantage. You can decide who you'd like to invite to each event and be on the ball that way. We provide we do a lot of contests in these pages to keep people excited. We do ideas for what to post. We do a lot of verbiage of how you can approach people in a really classy way that's not pushy or salesy. We give away a lot of prizes. We love to spoil our people. And these are searchable as well. So if you'd like to find business building information, you can go into Synergy Plexus Builders in that search bar and click cold messages or follow-up and things like that, and you'll see all sorts of things come up that we've posted that will help you with whatever you're looking for. So again, anyone who's wanting to get their products paid for or wants to build a business, anybody can join these pages, but we don't want to just put people in these pages. We really want to be respectful and ask them and let them know this is a great resource. If you'd like to get your products paid for, you're going to see all sorts of information that will help you with that, and make sure that they are aware, because we're classy and we want to do things in a classy way. Okay, we have each and every month we do a 7-day challenge group, and they change maybe month to month depending on what our focus is, but these are incredibly effective. These have really set our team apart from other teams in Plexus because of how we do them. They are designed to educate people on the products. We do product education posts, we do testimonials. Oh, I need a drink of water. We do testimonials. We give away prizes every day. We foster this synergistic energy of being super open. We want people to feel welcome with open arms and that we care about them and we want to partner with them on their health journey. We do all sorts of interactive posts. We can get people interacting, get to know people better. These events are incredible. We can have even just someone gets a 7-day trial of the pink drink and they can join our challenge group and they can learn about the products. 9 times out of 10, people that are in these challenges want to enroll by the end because they see the value of the products and they're really able to see how it's going to serve them in their health goals. So these groups are incredible. So usually before the group, we have you put a post up. In Synergy Plexus Builders, we're going to put out an example of what kind of post is going to work. And then you can invite people that have been interested to buy a $25 7-day trial. They can join you in the 7-day challenge, or sometimes people that are brand new ambassadors and that have ordered the whole shebang, they can be in the group too to learn about the products and to be really solidified on what they're starting and how it's going to help them. And then at the end of it, we give away a free membership based on involvement and engagement. So I want you to take advantage of these. If you have new ambassadors that have never been in a 7-day challenge, we always invite you to bring all your new ambassadors so they can get educated and they can know exactly what they're doing and why the products work so well. We utilize Facebook Messenger for threads. So picture, like I said before, little meeting rooms that have all sorts of the different kinds of people that need to talk about different subjects. We have threads on Facebook. Again, don't allow yourself to get overwhelmed with this. If you're someone that gets overwhelmed, turn off the notifications in the thread. You can do that in info. Turn off the notifications, and then you can check it once a day. If you want to sit down at night after your kids are in bed, or one time a day, maybe early morning, scan through all the threads, and then if you just need to do that once a day, and then or twice a day, whatever works for you, make it work for you, because these are so highly effective for getting the information out to the right group of people in one fell swoop. So that's how we do our 3-way messaging. When you have someone who's interested, you can start a new message, add your upline expert, and then you can talk about Plexus, connect with them, and your upline can educate them on the products. These are so incredibly convenient and effective. Don't allow yourself to get overwhelmed with it. Just find out a way. If you need to take Messenger off your phone, or like I said, turn off the notifications and just check it when you want to, once a day or whatever, that's great. But make sure that you utilize this tool. It's so, so convenient. We do a business event each month. We'll have a different format. Sometimes we do posts, sometimes we'll do a Zoom call, but these are so, so effective for people that are toe dipping in the idea of the business, maybe current ambassadors that are on the products and aren't sharing yet, anyone that you think would be really good on the products, anyone that you think that would be really good at the business is the perfect person to invite to these. We usually have several different stories. We'll have a couple of jewels sharing their stories. These are very professional, very classy. We like to keep them short and sweet. We do giveaways. They are so awesome for any business prospects that you might have. And we usually do one once a month with Brooke and Emily's teams as well. And you will love how they help you educate people on the products. And we always do a recording so you can save that recording and send it to people later. They're really, really effective. We do book club once a week. And I want you to know personal growth is such a huge component of making this work that we have committed to doing a book club. So I recommend everyone gets the book. And when you can get on these book club discussions, they are always fun, they're always uplifting, and we are committed to personal growth. We're committed to taking care of what's between our ears and always developing a positive mindset, learning and growing as a leader. And these book clubs are designed to do that. They're designed to help you grow, help you learn how to be better, and help to always improve yourself. So we provide that so that you can have that continual growth that's going to feed back into your business being more and more successful as you continue to be a sharper tool, a better leader, and so forth. And we utilize the Zooms for those because we can see everyone, we can record them, and they're so effective. We do team calls, usually once every other week. Sometimes we'll have invitations for Brooke and Emily's team calls as well. Again, these are for training purposes, to hear from people that are top producers that are really making it happen. They're also for inspiration. You will be so inspired by these team calls. Usually when I get off, I feel all rekindled, ready to start again, ready to take my business up a level, and you'll feel the same way. They're so instrumental. Okay, we do once a month new um, new ambassador training for sharing the business. We keep these very simple, very effective. We like them to be 5 days so that it's not too long, it's not too much, and we try to focus on really what counts and what makes these work, what makes your business really work. Sorry. Um, and we have a lot of fun. We like to connect. It's that forum where we want your people to start to engage. We will give away prizes. You'll hear from leaders every single day on how they've made the business work. You're going to see tons of personalities, different skill sets. These trainings are awesome, and they're only 5 days, so we try to keep it as simple and laser focused and effective as possible, and that's what they have been. Okay, we have Saucony Plexus health events, and inside the information pages, you're going to see a once a month live event. These are so awesome, you guys. We have seen absolute momentum created from these events. It's either a series of posts right inside the group, or we'll go live on the page and explain the products and connect with people and tell our story. And you will be so surprised at the people that start to listen, because remember, you've got your warm people in this group that want to learn about Plexus, that have expressed interest to you. And so they'll see that there's a live event, and they'll sometimes just end up watching it. They don't have to click a certain link. They don't have to decide to go. They'll just open up their Facebook and see that there's someone live in there, and that can lead to an enrollment. That can lead to someone getting that last exposure that they need in order to make the jump. So these events have proven to be so effective and really, really work well. We do live events once a month, face-to-face, because there's nothing that replaces that face-to-face. So we are believers in connecting with people in real life and being able to touch them, squeeze them, hug them. We do those once a month, and they're perfect to bring your prospects to, so they can learn more about Plexus and hear it from people that have a lot of experience with the products. We do sip and sees, which is basically where we bring the party to your house. These are very simple. You can search Synergy Plexus Builders, like I said, in that search bar for sip and see. There's a post that explains all about it. They're very, very simple. We like to keep them very comfortable, very casual. You can invite a few friends over, and then an expert will come talk to them, share their experience with Plexus, share about the products, and people love the face-to-face and the intimate environment. There's just nothing like it. Utilizing these is like condensing time frames for your business. The more sip and sees you do, the faster your business is going to grow. The more you do for your team, the faster your business is going to grow as well. So what I would say, a tip for these events, so I know it sounds like a lot, but what I want you to think of this as is a buffet table, okay? You have a buffet table that's just filled with amazing, beautiful, well thought out, well strategically placed events that are designed for you to utilize to grow your business. We like to create a plug-and-play system so that you don't have to think. You don't have to recreate the wheel. You can literally plug and play, plug into our events, and get your people into the events, and you will grow your business. So when you hear these things, when you see our calendar, I want you to see it as a beautiful buffet table. You don't have to take every single event. You don't have to have all your people at every event. A really healthy mindset would be, which events would really serve me this month? I want to decide which ones I really want to plug into. The 7-day challenge is a must. It is one that is the bread and butter of what we do. And if you can commit to that, you're going to see growth consistently as you do that. But I want you to think, which ones do I want to focus on? Who can I invite to these events? And maybe just focus on your few people in your few events and follow up with those people. Keep a list of who's in the event, and then take the time to go in, comment on their comments, follow up with them in a private message and say, how are you doing so far with the 7-day challenge? If you see a post in there that you think they'll really like, tag them in the post. Try to keep them engaged. Foster engagement when you have people in those groups, and them hearing from you is going to make or break their experience. You can't just put people in these groups and not follow up, because they know you. You're the connection. So as you reach out to them and as you follow up with them and you show that you care, then they are going to start to engage more. They're going to have a better experience, and they're going to be more open to what they're learning in the group. So I would really encourage us to all do that, but look at it as a buffet table. Don't get overwhelmed by it. That's a choice to get overwhelmed. Just be grateful that you have leaders that care about your success. And we want to provide you with the very best events that you can possibly have to grow your business. So it's a buffet table. Be grateful, have gratitude, and take the time to follow up with your people in the group so you can have a great experience. At the end of all of this is all based around 3 things. All these events are based around, number 1, educating and exposing your friends and family to the business and the products. That is the number 1 activity that when you spend most of your time doing that, you're going to have a thriving business. That is inviting people to the events, following up with people that were at the events, exposing them to Plexus, exposing them to the business, exposing them to our culture, and then educating them on the products, helping them learn about them. Because when they learn about the products, they start to create the value for themselves, and then they start to want to do it because they have the value for themselves. So that's the number 1 purpose of these events, is to educate, connect. We want to love on your people. We want them to feel the culture, that they're welcome with open arms, and we want them to be exposed to it. And most people take a few exposures before they really buy in. So that's the number 1 purpose of all these events, is to expose people and educate them. The number 2 purpose is to train you and train your ambassadors. We want you to know the simplest, most effective way to do the business. So that's the other purpose that we have in creating these events, is providing training for you and for your new people, so you can just cut the crap and get to what really works, to keep it simple and really laser focus on what works and really just do that, because we know you're busy. We know we have full plates, and we know that you can have success as you put this in the cracks intentionally in your life. So that's why we created these events, to give you top-notch training and to give your people top-notch training. Number 3 purpose for these events is to recognize you, to recognize your people, give you praise for what you're doing, and give you inspiration and love on you. That's the 3rd purpose. We want to give you that recognition for doing a great job. We want you to feel that what you're doing matters, and it's important for us to pass that down and duplicate that to all of our people. We want everyone to feel loved and invited and included, and that's why we do these events, to expose and educate your people, to train you, train your people, and to recognize you and recognize your people. So I really hope that you can keep that buffet mentality, have an attitude of gratitude as you look at all the opportunities that you have to plug into. Don't allow yourself to get overwhelmed. Just have some self-discipline, decide which events are going to be the most effective for you. Take some 20, 30-minute pockets to invite for those events, follow up for those events, and you will have success. And so I really just am so grateful to connect with you, so grateful to have you on our team, and so look forward to what we're going to create for our families and for all those people around us as we share help, we share happiness, and we have both of those for ourselves. So I love all of you, and we'll connect with you all again soon. Bye.